Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make some white chocolate and cranberry cookies. Now this is a request I had from a lady called Henrietta. She wants to make some for Christmas, so I thought I would do these now. I've had a number of requests for videos and I will try to do some of them as time permits. But this one is what we're going to do today. They don't take very long to make and they're very, very tasty. So for the ingredient, I should say I have my oven preheating at 180 Celsius, that's 160 Celsius with a fan, 350 Fahrenheit. And I've lined a couple of baking sheets with parchment paper. And so for the ingredients I have 170 grams, which is 3/4 of a cup of softened butter. I have 100 grams, which is about 1 cup of dried cranberries. I have 135 grams, which is also about 1 cup of white chocolate chips. I have 150 grams, which is 3/4 of a cup of soft brown sugar, and 100 grams, half a cup of caster sugar. Then I have a medium egg, which would be large in the USA, 1 teaspoon, 5 millilitres of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, which is optional. I'm putting it in because I like cinnamon, but you don't have to do that. 1/4 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking soda, bicarbonate of soda. And so the final ingredient is 230 grams, which is just about 1 3/4 cups of plain flour. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put the sugar and the butter into my bowl, and I'm going to cream those together until they're nice and fluffy. Now you could do this by hand, but I'm going to do it with the stand mixer simply because it's quicker. And with that mixed until it's fluffy, I'm going to put the egg in and I'm going to whisk that until that's all combined as well. And I'm going to add the vanilla extract as well and give that a quick whisk round. Okay. Now I should say I scrape my bowl down as I work, so I scraped it down a couple of times as I was doing the mixing. So what I'm going to do is just put that to one side for a minute, and I'm going to put the cinnamon, the salt and the baking soda into the flour, and I'm going to mix that around to get it combined, and then I'm going to slowly whisk that in to the butter mixture. Adding it maybe in 3 additions. And with that mixed in, the next thing to do is to add in our white chocolate chips and the cranberries. So I'm just going to pour those in and fold them in until they're all combined. And with that all mixed together, it's simply a question of taking some of the dough and putting it onto our baking trays. Now you need to leave a gap between each one because they will spread. So I'm just going to get a little bit of water, which is going to help me, I think, and then I'm going to take a dessert spoon, quite heaped, and try to form into a ball like that, of roughly the same side. I'm going to wet my fingers if I need to, if they get too sticky. And so with those rolled out, I have some more dough left. I have 2 baking trays. I'm going to bake those for between 12 and 15 minutes until they've got a nice golden brown colour and they've flattened out. Then I'll take them out and let them cool down. Now you could bake them for slightly less time and they will be a softer cookie, but I think about 12 to 15 minutes will be ideal for these. So once I've baked all of them and let them cool down, I'll come back and show you the results. The white chocolate and cranberry cookies have baked. Now I got 19 out of mine, but I think this recipe will easily make 24 because mine are quite large. I used a very heaped dessert spoon of dough each time, but just a normal heaped dessert spoon would easily make 24. They baked very easily, and this is what they look like. And as you can see, they're baked nicely on the bottom as well. I've already had a bite out of this one, so I'll have another little taste now. Very, very good indeed. You get that creamy white chocolate taste and the fruitiness of the cranberries and just a very slight hint of cinnamon. They're slightly crisp on the outside but soft and chewy in the centre. So this is an ideal cookie for Christmas time, I would think. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there will be an eye that you can click on. That will take you to the recipe, and I'll put a link for it below the video as well. And then I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.